This is SkyTour News for April 29th. I'm Amanda Curran. Today, in 1977, British Aerospace forms. British Aerospace was a British aircraft, munition, and defense system manufacturer formed on this date in 1977. The company was formed in the United Kingdom as a statutory corporation as a result of the Aircraft and Shipbuilding Industries Act, which called for the nationalisation and merger of the British Aircraft Corporation, Hawker Siddeley Aviation, Hawker Siddeley Dynamics, and Scottish Aviation. In 1999, it purchased Marconi Electronic Systems, the defense electronics and naval shipbuilding subsidiary of the General Electric Company, to form BAE Systems. Since then, the company has been responsible for the production of numerous aircraft and airliner wing productions, missiles, unmanned air vehicles, space hardware such as Skynet satellites and orbital test satellites, and security systems. BAE is the UK's largest exporter, and according to a Competitions Commission report, an estimated 10-year aggregate figure of £45 billion was projected, with defense sales accounting for approximately 80%. Today in 2013, the Spaceship Two performs its first powered test flight. The Scaled Composites Model 339 Spaceship Two is an air-launched, suborbital spaceplane manufactured by the Spaceship Company, a California-based company owned by Virgin Galactic, and was designed specifically for space tourism. The spaceship was officially unveiled to the public on December 7, 2009, at the Mojave Air and Spaceport in California, and on this date in 2013, after nearly 3 years of unpowered testing, the first one constructed successfully performed its first powered test flight. The vehicle was carried aloft the mothership White Knight 2 and then released in midair at altitudes of about 45,000 feet, where at that point the Spaceship Two test-fired its rocket engine designed to propel the craft the rest of the way up to space. Spaceship Two reached a maximum altitude of 56,000 feet before it flew back to Earth. Virgin Galactic is backed by British billionaire Sir Richard Branson, who is offering a round-trip ride to the edge of space and back for $250,000 per passenger. Virgin Galactic plans to operate a fleet of 5 Spaceship Two spaceplanes in a private passenger-carrying service, but could also be used to carry scientific payloads for NASA and other organizations. And tonight, 2018, the full pink moon. Tonight, just after sunsets, the full moon will appear bigger and more magnificent due to perspective, but despite its name, it will not appear pink. As this is also known as the first full moon of spring, the pink moon owes its name to pink flowers called wild ground violets, which bloom in the springtime. Also known as the sprouting grass moon, the egg moon, and the fish moon, many tribes kept track of time by observing the seasons and lunar months, although there was much variability. The names themselves usually describe some activity that occurred during that time in their location. According to folklore, the period from the full moon through the last quarter of the moon is the best time for gardening, like killing weeds, pruning, and planting below-ground crops. Tonight we'll also be able to see Venus and Jupiter, two of the brightest objects in the night sky, on opposite sides of the horizon. Venus will glow near the western horizon for about an hour after sun sets and as the moon rises, and Jupiter will rise in the east shortly after the moon within the constellation Libra. Good luck to all those watching. This is SkyTour News. I'm Amanda Curran.